When am I going to stop with the Me Kevin videos? Why on earth did I stop making videos about individual stocks? And why in God's name do I keep talking about other YouTubers? Well, in this video, I'm going to answer all those questions for you, including give you guys my philosophy on how to truly make money in stocks. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So the reason why I won't stop with the Me Kevin videos is because he deserves to be called out for all of the antics, all of the bullcrap, and the fact that you spent an entire year teaching long-term investing and you turned into an outright day trader. That's not a good way to build long-term wealth. That's the other part. His philosophy is not going to build long-term wealth for anybody. It'll work for him, but it will not work for the average person. That's why the videos of him continue, because I think that talking about him and picking apart his BS is more helpful than me just doing the same thing he's doing, just pumping out a bunch of stocks. That's my honest opinion. In terms of why I stopped talking about individual stocks, here's what I'll do. If you have a stock that you want me to analyze and give my opinion, fine. But I don't invest in every dang stock in the stock market. My portfolio only has like 15 stocks in it, something like that, you know, maybe more, maybe like 20. But either way, I don't think it's a good strategy to just try and find the next Amazon every single day and just keep putting your money in all these different new stocks. You need to find like 3 or 4 or 5 main stocks that you want to focus on and just keep adding money to those. And an index fund should be one of those stocks. That is my honest philosophy. So if people want videos on individual stocks and you just want me to analyze it, fine. But just understand most of these stocks I'm not interested in. I mean, in terms of the growth stocks, I've got Snapchat in my portfolio. I've got SoFi. I've got DraftKings, and I have an electric vehicle car company called Arrival. That's really about it for the growth stocks. I don't really have very many growth stocks. Most of my stocks are the big boys. And that leads me to my philosophy. My philosophy is most of your money should be in an index fund. That's your base. You build your base in an index fund. If you're a beginner, if you're just starting off, you're just putting in money, the number one thing you should put money into in the stock market is an index fund. That is number one. Then from there, you build your base. And once you build your base in that, you start to expand to the winners. And those are really the core stocks that I think everybody should invest in. I think you should focus on the winners. That's why it's hard for me to just put out all these different stocks every day or just talk about an individual stock when I think you should be buying Microsoft, Google, Apple, different things like that, Costco, Nvidia. I think you should stick to the winners. The stocks, the companies that are the winners in their industry, that's what I think you should stick to, because historically we know that the winners tend to crush everybody else. Whoever's in third place or fourth place or whatever, the winners almost always crush them. And you're better off just buying the winners and sticking with them for the long term. Yes, you're not going to get a 100% return in 1 week. Yes, it's probably going to take you a few years to get 100% return, but it's okay because it is significantly less risky. And I think that's the part that people don't understand is that when you're investing period is risky, and you can significantly lessen your risk by investing in index funds and the winning stocks. You can broaden your risk, you can increase your risk by investing in all of these growth stocks and trying your hardest to buy every single stock you find on YouTube, and with the hopes of finding the next Tesla or Amazon, when your chances of finding the next Tesla or Amazon are extremely slim. And that's just the reality. So here is the reason why many people keep losing their money in stocks. It's actually very simple. It's because most people don't have a plan. They're just going on YouTube and they're in people's discords and they're taking people's buy and sell alerts and whatever Jeremy with Financial Education says, they're buying it, and Meet Kevin and Keen and Grace, and there's no plan. That is the main reason why most people lose money in stocks. It's a few reasons, but the main reason is they don't have a plan. Here's the plan I use, and it's a plan that most investors use, and it has been proven to win time and time again. I invest for the long term. I'm 27 years old right now. I plan to be in a financial position where I can do whatever the heck I want by the time I'm 40. And so I invest because of that. So my plan is to live below my means and invest as much money as I can while bringing in other streams of income. So that way, by the time I'm 40, I can live the rest of my life however I want. I have a plan. I do allocate a tiny percentage of my portfolio to risky assets. Yes, I believe my opinion, that depending on your age, you can handle or tolerate a small amount of risk because of my age. So yes, I have some crypto in my portfolio, which performed very well for me in 2021. It really did. That was great. And I held it since like 2019. I've had it before, way before the bull market. But in terms of my plan, I've got a little bit of crypto. I've got a little bit of growth stocks. So you guys know DraftKings, Snapchat, Arrival, SoFi. Okay. Those are my risky stocks. All of that together makes up less than 5% of my overall portfolio. So why do I keep making videos and talking about other YouTubers? Well, I just like to do it, for one. And two, I like to use these people as an example for you guys of what not to do. Okay? There are so many YouTubers out here who don't know anything of what they're talking about regarding stocks and finance and things like that. And they think that just because they got lucky enough for their YouTube channels to blow up and make all this money, that all of a sudden they're gurus, and they're not. And I keep telling you guys, just because somebody has money doesn't mean that they're a guru. There's so many different ways people get money, so many different ways, so many hustles out here, so many scams. What matters more is your performance. Did you get rich from what you're teaching? Did stocks make you rich, or did courses make you rich? Because if courses made you rich, then you need to be making content about how to make a course and make money from people. That's what you need to be doing instead of stocks, because you didn't actually build your wealth from stocks, and that's just my whole thing with that. So I'm using these guys as an example for you guys. And like I said, I know we still got people in the fan club who keep attacking me every video, getting upset. Everybody in these Finance Gurus fan club and the cult keep coming at me, but how's your portfolio looking? Surely it can't be up. I had people from Chris Sain's fan club attacking me yesterday. How's that portfolio looking? With FTFT and GNUS and all these other crappy, I don't even know. He has so many different stocks he pumps, but all these other crappy growth stocks that he pumps. And best believe there's a video coming on that too. So overall, my philosophy is that you should stick with the winners. Investing does not have to be hard. Stick with the best companies in the world that have fantastic balance sheets, great fundamentals, lots of cash on hand, can pretty much survive any market downturn. Because that's another thing people forget. When the market crashes, a lot of these companies die. Like they don't come back. So focus on a company that can pretty much survive anything, like Microsoft or Apple or Pepsi or Nike, something like that, something good. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of people are addicted to fast money, gambling, making 100x returns, which is like nearly impossible. And it's unfortunate. But if you really want to make money in stocks and in the long term, then you have to understand that wealth is accumulated slowly and over time. And it's better to prioritize safety than risk. It's okay to have risk. I'm not an old boring grandpa. I don't think you shouldn't have any risk in your portfolio. I'm not. But I do think that you should protect your money because the odds are against you. That's another thing people don't understand about stocks. When you trade and you buy risky assets, the odds are against you. When you invest the correct way and you buy great companies and you hold for the long term, well, now the odds start to be in your favor. So it's all about following the fundamentals and the rules of investing. And the issue is a lot of people don't do that. And so there you go. That is my philosophy. Stick with the winners. Stick with index funds as well. And you will be okay. Do not have a portfolio full of growth stocks. It is not a good idea. And definitely do not have a portfolio full of unprofitable companies. Those are very risky too because they're not profitable. Okay. I'll do a video later. We'll explain profitable, what that means, free cash flow, balance sheets. We'll get into all that. But anyway, there you have it. That'll go and conclude today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Blah.
Yeah, you change. Not even the same girl I knew before. You are not the same. I feel your rain more than now before. You're acting like I'm not the homie. Acting like I left you lonely.